Hi, welcome to Learn English and Practice with Marie. Today we're going to do advanced vocabulary lesson number 112. We'll go through 10 advanced words and talk about their definitions, parts of speech, and review a couple of examples for each. We'll finish with a story and a quick review of each word. This is a series, so if you like this video, subscribe for more. Let's get started. First, I'll read the words. Amiable, Defame, Amorous, Malevolent, Nirvana, Orthodox, Contrite, Prepossessing, Fulsome, Attribute, or Attribute. Amiable. This means having or displaying a friendly and pleasant manner as an adjective. So to be amiable is to be friendly and kind, but often in a slightly restrained way. So I learned this word from the musical The Phantom of the Opera, wonderful musical. The context it's used in is when the Phantom expresses his frustration to the new owners of the theater when those owners don't reserve him a special box seat that he's used to having. So what the Phantom writes is, I've sent you several notes of the most amiable nature detailing how my theater is to be run. So in that, the Phantom is saying he sent very friendly and kind notes. And then he goes on to say that he's not going to be so amiable anymore. So that context was perfect for me to learn the word. Examples are, the waiter had an amiable smile that instantly made the diners feel welcome. Her amiable nature made her a favorite among her colleagues. Defame. This means damage the good reputation of someone, as a verb, slander or libel, as a verb. So to defame someone is to say things that are very untrue and do so in a way that damages reputation. And defamation cases are court cases. They go through courts, they go through legal proceedings. A great popular culture example is the case between Johnny Depp and Amber Heard in 2022. That's a perfect example of a defamation case where both parties in that instance were accusing the other of defaming them. Examples are, the journalist was careful not to defame anyone while reporting on the controversy. The celebrity's lawyer warned that any attempt to defame her would be met with legal action. Amorous. This means showing, feeling, or relating to sexual desire as an adjective. So amorous has to do with this sort of deep romantic, almost lustful connection. So again, another great example of this word getting used in context is from a musical, and the musical is Hamilton. So in that musical, Alexander Hamilton and Maria Reynolds have an amorous connection. And of course, that musical is based on true history, so I guess historically that was the case as well. So Alexander Hamilton was having an affair on his wife, and he and his mistress were having that amorous connection. Examples are, the couple exchanged amorous glances across the dinner table. The movie depicted the amorous adventures of two star-crossed lovers. Malevolent. This means having or showing a wish to do evil to others as an adjective. So in this word, that root, M-A-L, mal, is derived from those Latin roots. And the Latin root mal has to do with bad or evil. This sort of Latin root is used a lot in American English. So think malice, malfunction, malicious. These all have to do with that bad or not working or evil or negative sort of energy. So someone who is malevolent is bad, negative, evil, trying to do harm. Examples are, the villain's malevolent grin sent shivers down the hero's spine. Her malevolent intentions were obvious when she sabotaged the project. Nirvana. This means a state of perfect happiness as a noun, an ideal or idyllic place as a noun, and it has Buddhist origins and meaning. So a lot of Americans know this word first and foremost from a very popular 90s grunge band. However, it is a Buddhist concept first and foremost. And I love this concept because it's this idea of reaching this very peaceful, higher state that is ideal, clear, and wonderful. I'd love to learn more about it, and I know some people watching might practice Buddhism, so go ahead and educate me in the comments below. Tell me everything you can about the importance of nirvana in your religion and culture. Examples are, meditation helped her find a sense of nirvana amidst the chaos. Sitting by the lake at sunset felt like reaching nirvana. Orthodox. This means conforming to established doctrine, especially in religion, as an adjective. Conventional, as an adjective. One that is orthodox, as a noun. So many religions have orthodox versions, and those who practice the orthodox versions of their religions tend to practice the religion very devoutly. Take Orthodox Judaism, for example. There are elements involved with wearing special head coverings, wearing special clothes, following very strict dietary rules like keeping kosher. There's a lot that goes in to the practice of that form of Judaism. Examples are, his family followed a very orthodox approach to religious practices. The doctor proposed an orthodox treatment plan instead of experimental options. Contrite. This means feeling or expressing remorse or penitence, affected by guilt, as an adjective. So to feel contrite means simply to feel sorry, to feel very sorry and express that remorse. I know there's a Christian prayer called the Act of Contrition, and what that prayer encapsulates is expressing sorrow for sins and remorse for those sins and an expression of wanting to do better. So by doing the Act of Contrition prayer, those Christians are being contrite. They're expressing that remorse. Examples are, she felt contrite after realizing her mistake and apologized immediately. The child was contrite after breaking the vase and promised to be more careful. Prepossessing. This means attractive or appealing in appearance. So to be prepossessing is to be attractive and to kind of show those sort of physical, beautiful characteristics. On a first date, you'd certainly want to be prepossessing. You want to make a strong, positive first impression with your looks. Examples are, her prepossessing appearance made a striking first impression. The candidate's prepossessing demeanor helped him win over the interviewers. Fulsome. This means complimentary or flattering to an excessive degree, as an adjective, of large size or quantity, generous or abundant, as an adjective. So to be fulsome is to be complimentary or flattering to an excess, or to be overly generous. I know LeFou in Beauty and the Beast is certainly a character that encapsulates being fulsome. So he basically follows around Gaston and gives him compliment after compliment and hypes him up, gives him everything he needs to feel extra confident. He's basically just overly positive about Gaston. Examples are, this speech was filled with fulsome praise, making it sound insincere. His fulsome compliments made her suspect he had ulterior motives. Attribute or attribute. This means regard something as being caused by someone or something, as a verb, a quality or feature regarded as a characteristic or inherent part of someone or something, as a noun. and there are additional computing meetings. So this can be used as a verb or a noun, and both have different pronunciations. Let's talk about attribute. So an attribute is a quality. It's something that is a characteristic. For example, my favorite attribute is my hair. Even though it's a pain to deal with, it's a lot of fun. It's got a lot of volume and curl. It's my favorite attribute. Examples are, she can attribute her success to her creativity. Generosity was one of his most admirable attributes. So let's read a story for some extra practice. Eleanor was the daughter of an Orthodox family in Windermere. Her parents were strict, and they expected her to marry a respectable man of their choosing. But Eleanor's heart belonged to Victor, a poet with an amiable smile and a passion for words. Their love was tender and amorous, but they had to keep it secret. They exchanged letters full of fulsome praise for one another and promises of a future together. Eleanor cherished Victor's words, describing her beauty as the most prepossessing sight in all of Windermere. But their happiness was threatened by a malevolent neighbor, Mr. Crane, who had once been rejected by Eleanor. Mr. Crane plotted to defame Victor by spreading lies about his character. Eleanor's parents believed him and demanded that she stop seeing Victor. Feeling torn, Eleanor felt a wave of guilt and became contrite for not standing up for the man she loved. Determined to find her own path to Nirvana, Eleanor confronted her parents. She told them that love was the most precious attribute and that she couldn't marry someone she didn't love. With time, her parents softened, and Eleanor and Victor's love was allowed to flourish. So, let's review these words, and I'll spell as we go. We'll go through quickly. Amiable, A-M-I-A-B-L-E, means friendly. Defame, D-E-F-A-M-E, means to damage reputation. Amorous, A-M-O-R-O-U-S, means showing, feeling, or relating to sexual desire. Malevolent, M-A-L-E-V-O-L-E-N-T, means showing or wishing evil upon others. Nirvana, N-I-R-V-A-N-A, is this state of perfect happiness or this perfect place. Orthodox, O-R-T-H-O-D-O-X, is conforming to an established doctrine or just that adherence to convention. Contrite, C-O-N-T-R-I-T-E, is feeling remorse, being affected by guilt. Prepossessing, P-R-E-P-O-S-S-E-S-S-I-N-G, is attractive or appealing in appearance. Fulsome, F-U-L-S-O-M-E, is complimentary or flattering excessively. Attribute or attribute is to be caused by something as a verb, or to be a quality or characteristic as a noun. Again, those words are amiable, defame, amorous, malevolent, Nirvana, orthodox, contrite, prepossessing, fulsome, attribute, or attribute. Great job today. There are other videos like this on this channel, and more are coming soon. Also, if you haven't already, check out the American English Idioms series. I'm working on that presently, and there's a lot of good stuff there. I'll put playlists and videos right here. Thanks so much, and I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!